Hello. We are back.
Hello. Welcome to Lemons and Curls. We are going to be talking about our newest adventure that we went on. We went ice fishing. So, for those of you that may not be in an area where ice fishing is even a possibility, you do walk out onto a lake that's frozen, have to drill a hole in it to get to the water, and have a little tiny fishing pole and
They're really short.
look for fish. It was fun. It was a great adventure. So,
Yep, we're going to be posting that on YouTube pretty soon if it isn't up already. So check it out. It's going to be pretty awesome. The video turned out really well, so that's exciting.
it was a lot of fun. We did have initial plans to do it completely the two of us. So when we go up to our cabin for the Christmas holidays, we do some ice fishing together. And Elena and I decided that we wanted to just go out. We were going to drive out to the ice.
Just the two of us.
The lake, the two of us. We were going to find the lake. We were going to haul all of our stuff out there, set up, do the whole ice fishing thing, and come home as an adventure, just the two of us.
Yep.
But the boys would not let us go ice fishing without them. We tried.
Yeah. So Dad and Luke ended up in our video. So
Yeah, but that's okay. We still made sure that
we're still doing all of the things.
we still did all the things. We still had our own stuff. We stuck the boys with the extra stuff. We still did our own thing. But it was actually kind of fun because it ended up being a girls versus boys ice fishing trip.
I'm tired. My brain is dead today. I stayed up way too late last night because I couldn't fall asleep and I had to get up early.
Mm-hmm.
So I made this today. This is green tea with lemonade in it.
It's really good.
We didn't have any ice though, but it's still good.
We have snow.
I actually thought about that, but I'm like, I don't want to water it down.
Yeah, that would just kind of water it down, wouldn't it? We need like ice chunks.
We
We don't have any more icicles hanging. We could have grabbed an icicle off.
Stirred it. I've been in a drink making spree. I'm making kombucha right now. If you've never had it, it's really good. That's in our cupboard right now. I'm attempting to make chai tea concentrate.
From scratch.
From scratch. The first time I didn't have all the ingredients and I didn't measure it and it was very watery and it didn't taste good. So I tried it again. I still didn't measure it. I just put more of each ingredient in. It tasted better, but it wasn't nearly spicy enough. But now I'm on my grocery shopping. Now we have all the ingredients. And maybe I should actually follow the recipe. Maybe it'll actually turn out good.
Third try is a charm. Is that the what?
If I follow
Try
the
number
recipe.
3.
Yeah. So if you've seen our Yule log making video, you know that I do not like following recipes.
Sometimes it works out really well,
Mm-hmm.
but sometimes not so much, huh? Yeah.
Too much rebellious streak.
Mm-hmm. So before we get too much into ice fishing then, I went shopping today
By herself.
by myself, and I got sucked into Claire's.
Are you even at the mall?
No, there's a Claire's now at Walmart.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, it hasn't
She was
always
at
been
Walmart.
there?
She doesn't like Walmart.
I don't, but I've been shopping at Walmart the last couple of times, and it's paid off for you guys because you've gotten some really good food out of it,
That's
right?
true.
And I found Claire's at Walmart, and
Kind of weird, but
it is so nostalgic browsing through Walmart or browsing through Claire's right now. I had the best time. Like I got my new little headband here.
it's got a bow on it.
80s and early 90s are coming back in like full force. So there's the scrunchies that I taught you recently how to make scrunchies.
It is a difficult and complicated art how to make scrunchies.
It is so easy. So that was a lot of fun teaching you how to make scrunchies.
Awesome.
And then I bought some hair clips
Oh my goodness.
because I realized, you know what, I could use some. I bought you hair clips for Christmas. And then I'm like, I want some. So I bought a few hair clips, but I was walking around the lady and I'm like, I'm surprised I don't see banana clips. Do you know what banana clips are?
I have no idea what banana clips
Okay,
are.
so they're about this long. How long is that? 8 inches?
Here's a picture of them.
Oh, there you go. And I told her, I'm like, I'm surprised that they didn't have banana clips. Do you know what she told me?
What?
They sell out so quickly that they never have them in when she does get them in. I was like, oh my gosh, banana of clips. They're so in. And then the butterfly clips. Have you seen those? That was a big thing too, where you take your hair back in little sections and you put a little tiny butterfly clip in. And you have this like it almost looks like a headband, but it's like all these little butterfly clips.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, I was like, I wanted to buy it all.
You're so funny.
It was so fun. So it's buy 3, get 3 free. So I did get a clips, but I'm like, probably a little bit past the butterfly clip stage. So I refrained from those. But it was kind of tough. They have some really cute ones. Like I was thinking back in my butterfly clip days and stuff.
My butterfly
they
clip
were
days.
like, kind of chintzy. Now they're like super awesome looking ones. I'm like, hey, those are pretty cool compared to what I had. So I was having a fun time at Claire's today. I don't know if anybody else has gotten into all the 80s and 90s stuff coming up. You haven't really jumped on the bandwagon that much besides the
I made
scrunchies.
myself scrunchies before, but it's hard though because I have really thick, slippery hair. It's really thick and it's really smooth and slippery, so they just go zoop. And you need like really big ones, like the tiny ones are just gonna like.
Yeah, butterfly clips will just end up coming apart on you probably. I always had to buy like the mega size clips and stuff like that because my hair you have my super thick hair, and it becomes a challenge trying to find things to keep
this one piece of hair is not staying back. It's like no.
Mm-mm.
I mean, if it would curl, that would be nice.
Now that we started podcasting, my nose is itching.
What? You are a strange,
issues.
You are a strange human. Anyway. Are we done with the...
I had to talk about my nostalgia. It was so much fun going through Claire's. It really was. Let's go back tomorrow.
I don't think we already have a lot of hair clips. I'm sorry. I'm tired. My brain is...
So let's talk a little bit about ice fishing history and facts before we talk about a little bit more about what we did. Okay.
So we have a couple interesting facts about ice fishing. The world's largest ice fishing contest is in Brainerd, Minnesota, and it has over 1,500 anglers, which are what you call fishermen.
Fisher people?
Fisher people.
Fisherwoman.
We are
fisherwomen.
No, fisherwomens.
Fisherwomen's.
Or anglers. I don't know why they're called anglers. Do you know why they're called anglers?
I have no idea.
Let's look it up. Okay.
Because there's like hunters because they hunt. Anglers because they angle.
Fisher. There we go. It actually just popped up.
Why are they called anglers?
Fishermen are called anglers because the Middle English verb for to fish was anglin, and that verb came from Old English noun for hook as men. Okay, so the word anglin came from the Old English noun for hook. And the Middle English verb for to fish was anglin, so now fishermen are called anglers.
Anglers. Okay, well that's better to know because you're not angling.
Yeah.
You're not.
I don't think fishermen like math. But the fishing contest is in Brainerd, Minnesota, which is
about an hour and a half from us.
Half from our house. So that's pretty cool. And
how many people were at it?
15,000.
Wow. So
it's really not that big though.
So there is a movie.
It has a Chipotle though.
Oh, it's a little town. There's a older movie about a couple. It's grumpy old men, a couple ice fishing people, and they have like a little town set up. So if anybody's seen that movie, it's
a little village
on the ice. And that's so like what happens out here with ice fishing because I believe that movie was filmed in Minnesota.
You drive by the lake and there's like 20 they look like little garden sheds kind of, little permanent ice fishing houses, and you've got the non-permanent ones, like the ones that just pop up, the fabric ones like we were using.
Yes.
But
and they have
a whole bunch of them.
They have like a road plowed out there.
Yep, they actually do. They bring snow plows, or
they usually use pickup trucks.
Yeah, pickup trucks with plows, and they just plow the road on
and some
the
of
ice.
the big lakes, they have like miles of roads that they plow, and then they've got little pockets.
Signs?
I don't think so. You can
That would-
see. It's a lake. It's
That would
not
be
like
awesome.
there's trees
There's, like,
growing.
stop signs and like instead of a traffic light. It's like
There is like some of the big lakes, very popular lakes though, like people plow it and keep it up, and it's a lot of times it's a company that takes people out to their fishing houses, and they get very protective of their roads. And so there is a whole culture around ice fishing, and there's kind of a a sort of respecting each other. This is what we do, and they do not share where they go fishing. Like, it is
top secret.
top secret. But I believe we do share
So if
what
you
lake
watch our
we're
video,
on our video.
Well, we didn't,
because
we
we
didn't
are not-
specifically say. But
Oh, we don't say?
We say like there's one or the other, but my brother told me to edit that out, and I'm like, no.
So it's one of two choices that we're on, but we don't say then what lake we're on.
No. Because
I know
it changes like every day. Like,
Well, and what lake people are fishing on isn't necessarily where they're biting, because they start, like the fish, depending on the depth of the lake, will stop biting, and you have to move lakes. And so,
I thought you meant they move lakes. I'm like, what?
no, not the fish. Not the fish.
This is the first
Fishermen. The anglers, the people that are angling.
How do they move lakes? Do they is there like channels under, or like do they just fly?
The people that are angling.
Another fact: the species of fish that are most caught are panfish. They're called panfish because they fit in your frying pan
Very easily.
which are mostly bluegills, crappies, perch, and pumpkin seeds.
It's been a long time since we've actually caught bluegills, but we catch
I don't really
a lot of
Sunnies,
sunnies.
sunfish.
Sunnies and
They're
bluegills
not,
are those the
they're
same
not
thing?
even on my list. Maybe they are. Hold on a second.
Yeah, because we caught mostly sunfish.
Are sunfish also bluegills? A bluegill's a type of sunfish.
Okay, I say I think
So-
they're a little bit different because they actually have their gills are actually a little bit blue.
I was not
pretty
expecting,
cool.
I was not expecting that.
Weird.
So we caught a lot of sunfish.
A lot of years we catch crappies, which are really nice because they're a little bit larger.
Yeah, perch
But we're
typically
still-
are like tiny, and like it's
we
really hard
chuck
to
it
get
back in.
Yeah, they're annoying. Pumpkin seeds are pretty.
They have an orange pumpkin-y color to their belly, and the sunfish have a lemony sunny color to
That's why
their
they're also called
belly.
sunnies. So,
Bluegills have like
blue
blue
fins.
on their
Fishermen are
gills.
so creative. I mean, literally.
So, and then there's crappies, which don't have any of that, but they're really my favorite to eat. They're really good.
Walleyes are better.
So, we have been ice fishing before, just, so as far as that's concerned, that wasn't a huge adventure for us, but going out there by ourselves, setting it up, having to bait our hook, take the fish off, get the heater
Yeah,
started, that type of stuff.
that
we
was
did on
kind of
our own.
funny.
She
almost caught
sings.
She almost caught her scarf on fire.
Oh, that thing freaks me out. I had to do it again the other day when I took Luke out. So I'm getting better at it.
Were you more prepared this time since you done it before?
Yes. That first on the video is the first time I've ever done it. And I literally
Yeah.
freaked
I
out.
think you had it too far open, so too much gas was coming out of it, so it kind of flames and
freaked
everywhere.
me out. Yeah.
And you also almost caught your scarf on fire.
I didn't though.
I was excited to go fishing.
Were you excited?
Yeah.
What were you excited about?
Well, I was hoping to actually catch fish, because it's boring when you go out there and the fish aren't biting, you're just sitting there. But we actually kept pretty busy. It was fun.
Yeah, when the fish were biting, we have 2 holes set up. You can have 2 lines in the water
Per person.
And so we had 4 holes in our house.
No, I think we only had 3.
Did we have 3?
Yeah.
So we had a middle one that we shared, and then each of us had our own one on each side. But between the 3 holes, they kept us pretty busy. So, and you'll have to tune in to know whether or not we outfished the boys or not.
Yeah.
We wanted to, that's for sure. We had a lot of fun. They weren't too far from us, and so
Yeah.
they showed up a couple times in our house.
Well, Dad didn't. Luke did. Luke likes coming into our videos for some reason. He's weird. Yeah.
I was excited to number one, catch fish, but then also see if we could do this on our own. I was a little nervous. I don't know why. I've been ice fishing, I don't know how many times, but I was a little bit nervous about going out and finding our spot and drilling the holes, because we drilled the holes on our own and we had to get everything set up and the heater set up and everything. I knew that once we had everything set up and just sitting there, it was fine, but
yeah, it was the getting the stuff set up part that was going to be tricky.
Right. So, but I was excited, but a little bit nervous. And it was a lot of fun just to go the two of us, because the guys are like
full serious. It's
full
like
serious
intense.
You guys ever heard or seen that guy online he talks about men have boxes in their brains, and they have like a fishing box and a work box and a cooking box, and they can only take one box out at a time, and they do those things in that box, and when it's time to move boxes, they put it back and they pick up the next box, and they even have a nothing box.
They can think about nothing.
And that is so flabbergasted to us, because as women, like, our brains are spaghetti, right? And we cannot think of nothing. And so with the two of us out there, talk with each other and hang out.
Whenever we go out with them, it is all about fishing, and it's very intense. I'm like, it's fishing. How intense can it get? Like,
and
literally.
you have to be quiet, because when you reel in the fish, you're not supposed to tell any other fishermen out there that you're catching fish.
Which I don't understand.
So it's
Why do they care?
We would get excited, like, oh, that's a big one. And my husband would be like, shh, I got a small one. I'm like, okay. Reeling up my fish. So we had a fun time, just the two of us and we brought our snacks. It was a great time.
Yes, I think we brought more snacks than we ended up eating. Like, we brought way too many snacks.
Because you're not out there for super long, so you didn't get as hungry as we were fearing. That's our ice fishing trip. Anything else that you want to share with everybody before we head out today?
Yeah, check out our YouTube channel. We're gonna post our ice fishing on location video soon. If it's not posted already, you're gonna want to check that out. It's really exciting and fun. And pretty soon we are going to be releasing an extra podcast, actually, where we made vision boards, and it was really fun. And we explained what vision boards are and how to make them, and we're going to be releasing that on YouTube sometime this week, I think. So
yep, but that's ready to go. Got to get those uploaded and
look
ready
for that.
And don't forget to check us out on patreon.com/lemons and curls.
Yep, and we're on social media platforms too. So
yeah, Facebook and Instagram are two that we are on. So come check us out. Say hi. Let us know how you're doing. And let us know what adventures you guys are on.
I feel like I'm being squished. No. Okay, bye everyone.